Okay, hello everyone. Welcome to English for Business meeting. On the content in lesson 1, starting a meeting. Lesson 2, introducing participant. And lesson 3, beginning a presentation. And lesson 4, giving a presentation. Lesson 7, ending a presentation. Lesson 7, manager discussing. Lesson 8, taking question. Lesson 9, ending a topic. Planning for the future. Lesson 10, ending a meeting. Okay. Ally, present business meeting. Episode 10. Episode 10 episode course to teach you vocabulary in English. I'm Dr. Jeff McCullen from the Center for Education Development in the beautiful Los Angeles, California, and I'll be the host for this series. In this course, you learn vocabulary for formal and informal meeting. Each lesson has 3 parts. First, we will read a story or dialogue slowly. Second, we will give an explanation of what happened in a meeting and the vocabulary used. And third, we repeat a dialogue or story at a normal speed for a native speaker. Each lesson will have both a formal and informal meeting, so you can hear different. For example, a more formal meeting with your boss, boss, or at the head office, and more informal meeting with your coworker or fellow employee. The lesson will begin with a formal meeting first, following by informal meeting, dialogue, or story. Are you ready? Let's begin with the lesson 1, starting a meeting. On behalf of my recent collaboration, I'd like to call this meeting to order. This meeting of some key players in our company, our top manager, our purpose this morning to hear a presentation about a new initiative for outreach and marketing. And to discuss this plan with all of you, this is a presentation that allows to us have a look forward to. This initiative marks a new milestone in the evolution of our company. First is a segment of where our company is now in terms of communicating its message to customer dramatically and abroad. Furthermore, this plan has the potential to drive our company forward by transforming our cooperating outreach and marketing strategy. We are delighted that we are major contributor to this initiative. We here. They will use their unique perspective to talk about the current state of affairs in terms of outreach and marketing. Give detail about a new role. Given detail about a new robust issue and outline the path for implementation. Our riffs begin with Alice a vision cooperating called a meeting to order. To call a meeting order mean to official begin a meeting. Alice that is a meeting of the key player or the people who have a most important position or or role roles. He he has thus purpose purpose of a meeting or the reason that everyone is meeting is to hear a presentation about a new initiative, which is a new idea for a chess program. Especially at work, this particular initiative is for outreach, which means communicating with people who are involved with the company and the marketing strategy, which means telling people about the company's products and trying to increase sales. He say that everyone has looked forward to the presentation. When we say that everyone look forward to a meeting or presentation, we mean that they have been excited about a presentation for a long time and are eager and happy to hear it today. They want to hear about it. Then let's initial mark a few milestone. To mark mean to be not when something happen. We are going to mark our agenda ever study by having a party to mark to be not to indicate or other milestone is important achievement on the way to meeting a bigger goal. Is one small step in a large project. A milestone for you maybe getting a driver license, graduate for college, or passing a TOEFL exam. All milestone could be a different section of the big project. Let's say that the presentation serve a segment or a measurement of where the company is now in terms of communicating its message to phrase in term. Then he say, furthermore, this plan has a potential to drive our company forward. The work furthermore to EU to presentation a new idea that's built on whatever was say before. You could say in addition here as well. To rise someone look forward mean to have something become better or movie into a future. When Alice talk about championing corporate outreach and marketing strategy, he means changing the outreach and marketing in a big or important ways. To transform mean to change, to make different. Not Alice say He delights that major contributor are at a meeting and say that they will their units per still point of view, opinions or idea to talk about the current state or afraid as current state afraid. It's just a fancy way to say the way things are today or a current state something. Current state is what you're in now. It's time. It's a little Alice will participant will outline for the past for implementation, meaning that they will reply the main uh, point or main idea. Now let's listen to the beginning of a formal meeting again. This time as the normal speech, Alice, on behalf of Vision Cooperating, I'd like to call this meeting to order. This is a meeting of someone, a key player, our company. First, it's a segment of where our company is now. In the term of communicating its message, is the customer automatically. Furthermore, this display has potential to drive our company forward by championing our corporate outreach. We are delighted that all a major contributor to this initiative are here today. They will use their units perspective to talk about a current state of phrase in terms of outreach and marketing with detail about a new robust initiative and outlines the path for implementation. Hopefully, now you have a better understanding of the formal meeting in an informal meeting. let's see more casual. Let's listen. Okay, everyone, please take a seat. Let's get started. I'll call this meeting up our top sale people so that all of you get a chance to hear about a new plan to get our company out there in order to reach more our potential market. First, we hear a presentation from the team that has been working on this. Then we discussing it to get your feedback and put uh, our heads together to see if we are up other idea. While the team is getting up, let me say a few words. What the new plan mean for our company? First is a reality check on where we are right now in terms of getting our message to our customer. Second, this plan has a potential to move the company forward. One of our main challenges, you all know, is staying relevant in this changing market. Today, a presentation has been really innovative idea about how we do it. Let's begin by asking everyone to take a seat, which is an informal way of asking people to sit down in their chair. He called the meeting to order. He gets started by starting that meeting to hear about a new plan to get a company out there. The phrase to get something out there mean to make something more familiar to publish. For example, a new website always want to get its message out there so that people learn about it and begin to visit. To get out there can mean to get noticed by other people. Let's say that doing so will help the company reach more its potential market. Potential here means uh, possible. So a potential market is a group of people who do not buy a products right now, which would probably or possible to be interested in it. You can also use potential now. Such he got a potential, meaning he has great possibility. Uh, he will do rating in the future. Let's explain that after the presentation, there will be a discussion to get people feedback or positive and negative reaction uh, about what they just hear. They will be put their head together to see if there are any other idea. The phrase to put our heads together mean to work as a group to think a new idea about something. For example, Lucy and I always put heads together to think idea for a new and interesting ESL podcast. Alex say does he want to be say a field work while the team is getting up set up or getting ready to give the presentation. This means that he want to speak about something for a short period of time, maybe a few minutes. Sometimes, sometimes, sometimes at a meeting, he asks someone to stand up and say a few words, meaning um, to talk to a whole group for a few minutes about some topic. Alex say that he new plan mean three things for a company. First, it's a reality check. Reality is another word for what is real, what is actually happening. A check here means a look at or an examination of something to see how you are doing, how much robust your may, or a check is realistic. Look at a true face of the situation. Something that will tell you how you are doing. In this case, the reality check is about how well the company is communicating with a customer. Second, he said that the plan can help move the company forward by helping it stay relevant, meaning important or related to current situation, even though the market is changing, because the market is change, the company has to make sure it is doing what their customer want to expect from them. We also use this word relevant to mean related to something, related to current situation. The positive would be irrelevant. If someone say that it is irrelevant, they mean it is not related or connected to the current situation or idea. Let's finish by saying that presentation has many innovative idea. Innovative means new, something that hasn't been done before. So innovative idea are the idea that are new, re, creative, and interesting. Now let's listen to the informal meeting again. This time as a native way of the speech. Let's uh, okay. Everybody, please take a seat. Let's get started. Our cornish meeting of our top safe sell people so that all of you get a chance to hear about a new plan to get our company out there in order to reach more of our potential market. First, we hear a presentation for, from the team that has been working on this. Then we discuss it to get a feedback and get put on a head together to see if there are any other idea. While the team is up, getting set up, let me say a few words. What does this new plan mean for our company? First is a reality check on where we are right now in terms of getting our message to our customer. Second is land has potential to move the company forward. One of our main challenges, is stay in a relevant in this changing market. Today presentation has some reality innovative ideas about how we can do it. In this lesson, we learn about starting or calling to order, a business meeting, both a formal meeting and informal one. In the next lesson, you learn about introducing the participant at a meeting. Okay, it finished on lesson 1, and I will stop record now. Thank you for everybody for listening to me.